Welcome back, and we're gonna continue on a little tutorial. Okay, I try not to do too much. Okay, so y'all see what I got. I did get this one shoe done. Okay, but other than that, that's all I done. And well, not true. I rolled the fabric on the one leg and one arm so I can do the other two. Okay. I haven't done the body yet. So I have this piece of muslin. It's very lightweight. And I cut a little piece of the rectangle for the shoe. Okay? So what I'm going to do is bring it over. First, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the top because what I would like to do is eventually it kind of, the fabric will be glued into the, to the styrofoam some. And I'm just using good old Elmer's, okay? And I'm just gonna go over a little bit like this. Okay? Just to kind of tack my, let me get a paper towel, excuse me. My fingers are all messed up. There we go. All that glue. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just bring it in there like that. And pretty much what I want to do is just basically to come in right at the edge of it, okay? This glue. And I'm going to stretch the fabric. I'm going to hold it in the center of it. And I'm going to put a little glue, right over there. And I'm just going to stretch the heck out of it that I can, okay? Just to barely catch it, and that's okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And I'm going to do the same. Make sure you stretch it as good as you can. Oh, here comes treble again. See? And, excuse me, let me put this up for just a sec. All right. Okay. And I'm just going to go around and around. And as I do, I want to really stretch the fabric because I don't want a lot of gathering in here, okay? So I'm really stretching the fabric really, really, really good. Just a little bit at a time. You're gonna have a little bit, but you don't want a lot, okay? And you might take it off a little bit and redo it again and until you get it just as flat as you can around the edge of the shoe. Okay, see? You just want it to be, as smooth as possible. Now I'm going to put something over, so don't worry about it too much. But you don't want a lot of gathering either. So let me cut a little bit of this. I don't want a lot of fabric and this roundness in here. Okay, and we're just going to continue it and just bring it in as much as you can without having, and you're going to have a little tiny bit, but just try not to have too much. And pull it. Okay. And bring it in. Oops. That glue gets on my fingers. Just like I said, just bring it in as much as you can. Okay. Actually, we can cut some of that. I don't want it too much fabric in there, really. Okay. Okay. So see, I got the front, and it has a little bit of a gathering. But it doesn't have a lot, okay? And that's what we want, because we'll put something over it. But the less we have, the easier it is later, right? Absolutely. And of course, we're going to continue doing around the heel. And just bring it in. And bring it in. Bring it in. Mainly around here to the top is where you don't want a lot of the gathering, okay? Scarlett, in honorary. What did you pick on me today, huh? No, this is Mama's. Go play with the boys. I don't know what it is about her today. Normally she's not here, but I guess she decided to be here today. Okay, here we go. See? And just press it and press it and press it until you just really, you know, and then just bring it out there. Let's cut it off a little bit of the fabric. Like I said, I don't want a lot of fabric. I just want barely in there. There we go. Open it back up a little bit more and pinch it down. Okay, I think we got it, by George. So now I have both of the shoes, okay? Like so. And there we go. Okay? Actually, let's see. There we go. Alrighty. Now the face. Because, and the reason I'm putting fabric, because as I said, this is kind of a rough, it's kind of rough, you know. And so you want the fabric so they will soften this styrofoam a little bit. Now if it was one of those smooth ones, you know, I'll probably just paint over and do whatever, but since it's not, I like to do it this way. Now, on this, we really don't care if we get the back of it so much, because it's gonna have hair and such. Mainly, I want the, you know, the very front part of it, and of course the neck, okay? Like so. And I think we can do it with no problem, so let's just go at it. And I'm just gonna come down. I'm putting the glue in the fabric for the main reason that I think that way it'll stay better. See, by doing it this way, it's gonna be so much better than if we try to do it any other way. Okay, I'm gonna do around the neck first, because I wanna bring this in here this way. So let me do it around the neck. And remember that they have a kind of a high collar, you know, the little nutcracker. So all of that's going to be taken care of. There's nothing that cannot be covered up. Let me put it this way. Okay. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, see? So even if I have this much of it, that it looks good, that's all I need. Like I said, it's gonna have hair, it's got a mustache. Oh, she finally got a ball. Well, she's happy, I guess. So, you know, I'm not gonna worry too much about, you know, anything. Okay. And I'm pulling, and I'm pulling. And on here too, you want to pull as much as you possibly can, see? That's what you want. You want to pull as much as you can, right there. Right there. So, when you get through, you're going to have something like that. And we'll get it. Okay, let me do this one again. Let me cut this little bit out because we don't need this. And it's on the way, and that's not a good thing. Okay, and I'm gonna bring this one right up here. Okay, and again, whoops, there we go. Okay. Bring this up and about. There we go. Like I said, in here, I don't care if there's wrinkles. I need part of the face that is not wrinkled. Okay, and this in here, I think I got it. Maybe I need to take it off a little bit because I think, there we go. I need to straighten it out a little bit more, okay? And I'm just going to turn it around like this, see? And then I want to cut the whole thing out of it. Alrighty. There we go. I think the worst part of this project is all this glue in your hands. They get all sticky and grabs everything you don't need in your fingers. Okay, now let's go. I'll do a little bit in here. And like I said, I'm pulling pretty tight, okay? There we go. Alrighty. And then this one, I need to put a little bit more and pull a little bit more too, right in here. Okay. Alrighty. I think we got it. By George. It's not better, it's worse, but it's good. Okay? Now on this here, I'm just gonna cut it off right now. Now if you have a stretchy kind of fabric, it might be a good thing too, because it will mold easier to the head, and of course it will make it a little bit nicer. But this is good. Okay, I'm just going to make sure everything is glued down now in the back. And I used to do a lot of projects with styrofoam. I made the cutest little Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Of course, nothing like the one May made, but I mean, it's different, of course. I did it with Dip and Drape, is what it's called. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. And it turned out beautiful. It really did turn out pretty. Okay. And of course, you want to be sure you choose the side that you're going to have for the front, okay? Okay, I think I'm going to, hold on. I'm still not happy with this here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I think I want to put in a little bit more of a glue through there because I need a smoother right there. There we go. It don't have to be super, but I just want it a little bit smoother. Okay, I got it, I think. There we got it. Okay. Now, I'll be right back because I'm going to get some paint and paint that while we do the rest of it. And I get a brush. Let's see if I can find a decent one. Here we go. This is a flesh tone color, and it's by Delta Ceram Coat acrylic paint. I have no idea where I got it, to tell you the truth. I probably had it forever and ever and ever, but it works. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just give it a good coat or two. And it probably dries by the time we needed it anyway. And we can work on the rest of the body, okay? But that way, we'll have, you know, part of it done. Oops. You don't have to do all of it either. You just want to do mostly what it's going to show. Around the neck a little bit, of course. And that's about it. I thought your one coat is pretty good. So hey. Not bad, not bad. That's even better. That way I don't have to give it 2 coats. Okay. And we probably may put a little blush or something here in a little bit, but I'm just going to let it dry right now. And let me clean up my brush real quick, and then I'll wash it later. I just want to get some of the paint out. I didn't realize I was going to do this. I'll go ahead and brought me a little glass of vinegar or something. Okay. Well, my fingers are dirty, but they are dry, so I don't think I'm going to get anything into anything. So we got the head and we got the shoes and one arm and one leg. So let's get all the stuff done. Okay. For the arm, just think of a tussie-mussy because I have a little bit of an angle, okay? So I'm going to just put it right across, you know, my, I'm going to start here in the back of the, oops, you know, of the arm. I'm just going to place it there and let it kind of catch. And then I'm going to do the edge. Oops. And bring it over. Okay, there we go. Just as easy as that. And then pulling the fabric, I'm just going to roll it till I get it where I need it to be. Okay, and I'm going to put some and stretch the fabric and roll it. Okay, and that's it. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, and cut around. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to stick it inside and just kind of do it this way. That way also too, it just keeps it all nice and you know, more stronger around that arm. That's what I'm going to do. See? Change your plans. And I'm going to do the same thing right there. So with a stick or whatever, I'm just going to do that. Maybe my little finger, who knows? There we go. That's a good thing. See? I didn't do the other one, doesn't matter, but hey, it works. So that's that. And now we're gonna do the leg. With the leg, it's just straight, you know, it's even, so we don't have to do much on that one. Just come on. Okay. Let me even out this fabric because it's not even. And we're going to go ahead and wow. There we go. And I'm just going to roll it because I don't think we need any more than what we did. And I'm going to stretch the fabric again. Just bring it over. Okay. And we cut. And we cut. Now this I will cut. That's for the, because it's gonna go inside this, well, you know, kind of in the shoe, so. Okay. There we go. And I make sure that there's some and this on the top, it doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, bring it in, no biggie. So you don't have to if you don't want to, you know, you can cut it off or you can just leave it like that. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so we got it all done. And now it's time to decorate. So I decided I like this fabric for the jacket. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and roll my, I'm going to do the arms first. Let's see. And, oops, make sure I get the arms. And this is when we want to take a little more time because we want it nice and neat. So again, excuse me, I got between the spider webs and everything else, it's a mess. Okay, and we're gonna do it like I did a while ago. I'm gonna bring it in here. You know, bring it nicely right there. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm going to make sure somehow I cut it straight, which I didn't. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, now I did. Okay. We cut a little bit over here. I don't want that length. And I may just put a little bit, just very, very little, just in the middle. Okay. There we go. And the only thing different is I'm gonna cut a little bit more than I want. Let's see. Because I want to fold it, you know, it looks nicer if it's folded. So what I'm going to do is fold it. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to put it on here, the edge of it. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it. And let's see. Oops, I folded too much. Let's see. Maybe just a little angle. Perfect. There we go. See? And at least it looks a little bit, a little more finished. Yeah, I like that much, much, much better. Okay, this I'm gonna cut because, as you know, it's gonna be glue in here, so I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, I am going to go ahead and put a little glue right on the top of the dress, excuse me, of the sleeves, so I can at least, they will be glue a little bit on there. Yeah, I think that's enough. And I'm going to, I think I will bring this in a little into the inside. Oh, that was hot. Okay. Oops. Make sure that we get it just as nice as we can. Without, without getting yourself burned, okay? I'll go ahead and hit it a little bit more, but oh well. There we go. I'm not worried too much right now that it's not, straight, because this is gonna have trim around it too, okay? Alrighty. Awesome. That's gonna look good. Ooh, I like it. I like it. All right. And it won't be it won't be a mess. I mean, it has to be a mess if we are crafters, right? We not have a choice. We cannot be crafters and not make a mess. It's just not happening. Especially when you're working with several things at a time, right? Okay. And again, I'm going to try to get this straight. I need to stand up. You know me, I do better sometimes if I stand up, I see better. Okay, go up a little bit. Because I do want to, I think that's going to be more than enough. So let me just cut this off so it'll be out of the way. Okay. I think I want to do this one opposite. Let's see what I do with that one. Yeah, because this seam is facing this way. So this is gonna go first, okay, right here. This is gonna go first. This is not a pattern, you just kind of do the best way you can, okay? And like I said, you don't need a pattern for this. You do need to have it nice and tight, like that. And then this one here is the one that is going to be fold over. And that way, see, one going this way, the other one is going up this way. That's even. What can I say? I have to do it. I do it. Boy, that's a good grammar, Bernie. I tell you, if you ever have to struggle when you're from another country, and I know I'm doing very well, I really do, but I tell you, it's sometimes some of the words that come out of my mouth, I think, I get in a hurry and I try to speak real fast, and and sometimes it doesn't come out really good, does it? But that's okay. I learned that people don't laugh at me, they laugh with me, which is a different, and that's okay. I had people that have been here in this country more years at the time, way more years than I was, and they didn't know how to speak English, and I said, "How can you not?" Well, they laugh at me. I said, "Well, and they laugh at you because you sound cute." So I had to learn real fast that they were not laughing at me. This is one lady that I work with. She was so sweet. She kind of took me. I was so young and naive and whatever, and she was so sweet. She said, "Charlie, we're not laughing." I just started bawling one day because I thought people were just laughing at me, and because every time I say something, they just ha ha ha. And she said, "Charlie, we're not laughing at you, honey." She said, We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you." And she tried to explain it to me then, and she was so very sweet lady, very kind, very nice. I had so much wonderful people in my life. The Lord had put so many wonderful. I thought about it the other day. She says, He put people in my life that really made, and of course, the Lord puts good people in everybody's life. It's up to the person to whether they, take it or not. And I was very, very fortunate with those the people that, crossed my path, and I learned from them. This one lady too, the word strawberries, it was a hard word for me. I could not say it, and she taught me how to say it, and I just never forget it. Okay, I got the two arms. Now we're going to go ahead. Of course, we have to do the top. Okay, but before I do that, I want also, of course, want to cover him up. So, because, you know, it's just would work with it. Alrighty. Actually, this is going pretty fast. I thought it was going to take longer than that. Okay, what have you thrown out there now, that young lady? I am looking for some good homes for my cats. I love them dearly, but number one, I'm allergic to them, believe it or not, and I have a problem with allergies anyway. And I had seems like every year I get a bronchial pneumonia kind of, and I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed that I don't get it this year. And so for that main reason, and I don't know, I get frustrated, especially when I'm trying to work too, you know, it's, so I'm going to try it, you know, try to give them some good homes, because they are good cats, but I think it'd be better if, you know, if one family had one, no four. We always had animals, and you know, with my kids, and my husband was the cat lover, and we always knew that we can always bring a cat home. A dog, not so much. Although he did get to the point he loves dogs too, though. He just was partial to cats. And actually, he was partial to about any animal, I think. Bird, chicken, whatever. Oh, I'm going to cut part of this a little bit, and then the rest of it, I'm going to turn it in. I think mainly because, again, it's a better finish, you know, even though it's the lining. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And then that way, also a little more padding. And we don't have to put anything inside, I don't think. If you want to, and I do have some, let's see what I do with it though. I do have some batting that I bought the other day. I have to hide everything from my cats. It's sad, but true. Here we go. I may go ahead and put some batting inside, just so they will stay together a little bit more, okay? And, which is okay. I hope you've been enjoying this tutorial. I'm having a ball, y'all. So in case you have noticed. Okay, let's see what this is. I think by putting that in, that's going to give it a little more stability down on the, not that it needs it that much, but, you know, it may not get wrinkled up too much on the top if we do this. There we go. Okay, that's good. Oops. Yeah, see? I think so. Okay. All right. Woo-hoo. Okay, well now we're going to do, it really doesn't matter one way or the other, the top. And we're going to do the jacket, of course, out of this again. I just liked it. I think it was pretty. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's put this here because see, I want to bring that in. And I want to bring that in, so, okay. Okay, let me go ahead and cut that off. You can always measure from here to here and cut a piece that'll go around it. Okay? And what I'm going to do is bring this one in, and then I'm going to, of course, you know, fold this one as it was a coat. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and maybe this young lady will let me. Scarlett, I don't know about you today, honey. You're being weird, huh? No, you don't get my baby. You already got one of my little hands. Go for it. Okay, and then so I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna fold it, and of course I want to make sure that everything is nice and even, and you want to get as close to the end as possible. Okay, like I said, all of this is going to have a lot of trim and all that, but we still want to make it sure that it's nice and even. Okay, I'm not so worried so much at the bottom as I am on the top. I might have cut a little bit short, but that's okay. I had to learn to say it's okay because I am a perfectionist, and I had to learn not to be. By learning that it's okay, because I realized we can put things on top of it to make it look all right, okay? I was not that way at all. That it's okay was not in my vocabulary. Okay, okay. I'm just going to turn in this little bit that's in there just because. And don't have to. You can just cut it off and it'll be all right. But I decided I'm going to. See how much easier if you work, instead of put it all together and then try to work on it. To me, that's just not gonna work. And actually it takes less time than if you try to do it right on it. Okay. So, whoops. Maybe I did cut a little bit more than I needed to. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put another cardboard, okay? That's all right. And I'm gonna do it right like so. Make sure I have plenty of room then for my arms. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is the seam on the arms are gonna go inside. Okay, like so. Like so. Okay. And I might have to do a bigger cardboard than this. What do I have? What do I have? Ah, I have this. See, I have all kinds of stuff. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this one off too. I just keep building cardboard and building cardboard, don't I? It's okay. Okay, there we go. That may be better anyway. See, I'm making all these boo-boos, ladies and gentlemen. Who say I'm perfect? No way, Jose. Okay, now I can do this better. All right, I'm gonna put it right on it. All right. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah. Now I can see this better. Now I'm gonna turn it to the right, and I'm gonna have to see this, level-wise. Get this out of the way. Too much stuff going on. Okay, now let's see. I want this one right like this. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work. I don't think you have to go all the way down. I think just a little bit is fine. Okay, just hold it, make sure until it's get it, you know, it's pretty well in there. And now we're gonna do the other one. The same. I think that looks pretty good. All right, there we go. See? Now I can go ahead and start cutting. And I'm gonna cut little pieces at a time because that way it's easier to cut eventually all. Somebody asked me about this pair of scissors. To tell you the truth, I have no idea. They are signed though, can you tell? Right here. Somebody made this pair of scissors by hand. I mean, literally. And that's the best scissors I can, I know they're humongous, but let me tell you, they are awesome. And actually feels really good in the hand. They're heavy, but not that heavy, really. And, oh, it has, wait a minute. It's called, it was made in 1928, folks. It's East Indian Company. East I-N-D-I-G Company, 1928. I just noticed that. And I either got it at a flea market, probably not. Probably got it in an auction. I used to go to auctions all the time. Something like that. It's just, I still have the box that came in and everything. It's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, it's a big mama, but it's wonderful. It cuts everything. But like I said in one little video that I did, I said that sometimes on detail you almost have to go with the little one. But if you get most of it of the big one, with the big one, then the rest of it is easy. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, this is going to work really well. See how it give you the shape of the shoulder? Because I still have to cut in the back, but that's what we want. So be careful with it, you know, just take your time, like I'm doing. And then, but you need something sharp. Also, you can do this with a X-Acto knife. But hey, there we go. By the time I get it or find it, you know, I will waste too much time. So that's why I did it this way. Oh yeah. Okay, see? It will go all the way into the, I have to really, you know, push it together, but it will cut to the little point, which is really kind of nice. There we go, see? How nice that did it? So it's okay. There we go. This is kind of heavy cardboard, but it works. And it probably needed it anyway. Okay, now, hold a minute. What did I do with it? Be right back. Now with a nice little of this, we're just gonna go ahead and smooth it out, okay? Look at that. Because I just want to smooth it out a little bit. Round all the edges. See? Alrighty. And I need a little bit more of this, barely. Alrighty. Just say okay. Alright. Just to kind of get rid of some of the little, you know, unwanted little pointies and whatever. Okay. And there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue in there. And make sure this right in there. And we got our body, guys. The top anyway. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm so excited. I am so... Now, the test is going to be whether he's going to stand up or not, right? Oh, Lordy. I think this may be, hopefully, dried enough, let's see, to put it down. And before I do, there we go. Oh yeah, like this. Oh, look at that, guys. Isn't this gonna be cute? It's gonna be awesome. I'll do this a little bit more. Okay, alrighty. I am gonna have to put some fabric in here because it's gonna show. So let's just do that. And even though I'm gonna put trim and stuff over it, I don't want it to show. You know, if it's gonna show, it's gonna show the fabric. Okay, let's see. Okay. And you want to come down just a little bit down here. Like I said, it's going to be some trim, but that way if you have a little bit of the fabric, you know, when you put the trim, you don't have anything raw right in here, okay? Just slightly. Okay. Make sure when you put it on in the middle that you really, you know, push it out, make the glue nice and, you know, flat. Okay, go around here. Okay. Okay, well, here we go. Alrighty. Now we can just go ahead and cut it. If we have a little bit of somewhere here and there, we will cut it off, okay? I mean, we'll glue it off. Oh, man. That is terrible. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to worry about anything else. So I said we're going to do some trim over it. So that's going to be a-okay, okay? Okay. Well, now it's time for the trim in it. Before I do the trim, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish this, finish the pins, and then I'll do another little video for the finish it off of the whole thing. It'd be easier that way, I think, for me and for y'all too. Okay, my legs. Where are my legs? Here we go. Now for the legs, I decided I wanted this. See, this, it goes very well with this. But it's not shiny. I feel like the jacket needed to be shinier than the pair of pants. So, and I mean, it's a little shiny, but not as shiny as this. Okay? So I'm going to basically do the same thing I did to the, let's see here. Okay. Okay, like that. Alrighty. I'm just going to go ahead and cut two of them. Okay. It's going to be fine. Okay. Oops. See, it's a little bit shinier, but it's pretty. It's not like, like the jackets, because the jacket is much more, but I think this is going to go really well with it. I like it. But I want a straighter seam, or there we go. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness, sorry. See, I goofed it up. Sorry about that. Okay, take it off, take it off. Oh, why do I do that? The shiny out. Is it? This is the shiny. Okay. Well. Wow. It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah, I hit it right to begin with, folks. Yeah. I didn't think I did, but I did. It's okay. We'll fix it anyway. Why it didn't look right, but it did. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold it in. And that will be the inside seams of the pair of pants. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to go in and then just go ahead and, you know, do your seam allowance in here. There we go. On this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut both the top and the bottom, I think. I'll have to see. Let's see. Because if I put that in, let me see how the shoe is going to do. Here's the shoe. Because this is going to go inside like so, but, you know, like a, you know what, I may do this outside because I can put a little trim on it. Well, hello. Okay, this is going to be on the outside seam, okay? That's right, right there, okay. So yeah, that's going to work. So I think because I'm going to do that, I will go ahead and bring that in. I think it's going to look a lot better, and I'm going to be happy with it. But let me cut a little bit of it to make it more even. And okay, just put it down. There we go. There we go. Nice and tidy. Okay. I like that. See, that's going to be right like so. One here and the other over there, which is going to be awesome. Folks, isn't this cute? I think it's cute. His body may be a little bit too long. And that's not a problem because I could cut it off, you know. But I don't think so. I think I want to leave it like it is. I'm not going to, you know, I think by the time it gets the shoes and everything, hey, you know, it's my nutcracker. So I'll do it any way I want to. But you know, it maybe after I take put trim and stuff like that, it'll be different because it will cut off part of the jacket, so that'll be okay. I just, you know, I thought it was gonna be just fine because I can do that right at the very edge of it when I get it, and then of course it's going to be like this. Whoops. So they may be okay, you know, they may be all right. Nothing I can do about it right now, that's for sure. It's done. And I'm not taking it apart. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this one also, and there we go. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. I'm gonna fold it. Oops. Okay, and we're gonna bring it around. Oh, how cute. How cute can this be? Alrighty. Okay. Just gonna go this way, and this was gonna go that way. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and do this one. It's gonna be the inside of the leg. Okay. I'll tell you, sometimes they don't do like you want to, does it? There we go. Oh. Let me cut a little bit of this. Okay, that's gonna work. Okay. Oh my God, we got trouble here now. Alrighty, folks. This I'm gonna cut on the top, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, you know, pause, and then we'll come back with finishing trims, and we'll put them together. Okay. So we'll see you in a little bit.